Hey, konnichiwa minasan, it's Gray from Wakazashi's Tea House over in Japan. How are you doing? Are you good? Are you genki? You feel like some Batman? Okay, I've got a comment review of the new issue of Batman. It's issue 132. Came out today, Tuesday, February the 7th, 2023. Priced at $4.99. For that, you get the main story and you get a backup story too. Now, these are both written by Chip Zdarsky. The first one's got art by Mike Hawthorne, and the backup story's got art by Miguel Mendonca. So, yes, how is this issue? Is it any good? Is it worth buying? That's what you want to know, don't you? Well, to be honest, I'm going to be fair about this. I enjoyed this one much more than the last one, which was the first part of this new The Batman of Gotham City storyline. So there, that was part one last issue. Yeah, this is part two, and there's a lot more kind of explained in this, so a lot more is starting to make sense, which is good. Positives are that you see a great version of Bruce Wayne going back to his early days of detective skills. You know, he's not been the Batman yet, he's been Bruce Wayne, and he's putting on a disguise like he used to do. He's infiltrating areas. He's got help from a little helper, a little friend who, shall we just say, has got one of the worst haircuts I've seen for a while in a modern comic book. Yeah, I kind of lost for words, but all I'll say is that there seems to be a penchant for making female characters unattractive. Of course, not all of them, not the established ones, but some of the new characters, you're wondering, like, what are they going for with this? Okay, am I allowed to even say that? Well, too late, I've said it. But anyway, digressing. So we do get to see some great action in this issue, the main story. There's a fight breaks out between this version of Selina Kyle, also Killer Croc's in here. Punchline, looking very, very different, by the way, I'll just say that. And Bruce Wayne, so there, that's good. We get a bit of an explanation about what this strange skeletal version of Jim Gordon is. That's revealed in here. And what else, what am I missing? Yeah, there's some background about why Bruce is seeing this version of Jim Gordon, which is explained too. So good to see that. To say, yeah, it's a much better issue than the last issue, but there are some things which are kind of like, I'm not sure about. The art style still, for me, Mike Hawthorne, sorry. I know he's worked very hard on it, and, you know, it is very nice strong line he's got, but it doesn't quite work. Some of the characters look strange. The faces look weird. The second story, the backup story, with Miguel Mendonca in that, it's better art, I think. It's pretty good, but I'm not that sure about the story. It's kind of, it seems to be going one way, and then they drop in Mr. Terrific, who kind of not solves everything, but, you know, it's a big help to what Tim Drake is trying to do. Tim Drake has not given up on Bruce, on Batman. He's, you know, he's going to hopefully go and find him. So you do get this nice continuation of the main story with the secondary story. But again, there's some things in there which I'm not sure about. But anyway, I won't talk about that here. Okay, so what I'll do as always, I'll give you my short story summary without giving too many spoilers away, and show you some of the art from the issue. Okay, please keep watching. Here we go. We're in another universe, another version of Gotham City. A version where Leslie Tompkins seems to be married to Alfred. That's right, Alfred's alive in this universe. In this version of Gotham, Bruce Wayne is dead and Batman has never existed. Look at the art here, I quite like this page. It's very detailed, I like the colours here. We've got Venom enhanced police who are roaming the streets, looking for an excuse to declare criminals, or not even criminals, ordinary people, insane. Then they're taken off to Arkham Asylum, which apparently controls the whole city. Here we get to see Bruce learning this. He's doing detective work, but he has a helper. That's right, if you remember from last issue, we have a young woman helping him out, a young woman called Julia, or Jewel. Now just let me focus in on this bottom panel here. Look at that knee. She's taking out these Venom enhanced police officers. Wow, she must be strong, right? We're told that Jewel lost her mother to cancer and her father was taken to Arkham Asylum because he couldn't control his grief. It sounds like any excuse to get people there. To be fair to her, she's doing her best. She's trying to set up safe houses around Gotham City, trying to help the helpless. We see her on the floor, crouched, hugging her knees, not looking good. She talks about how it feels afterwards, how when the adrenaline runs out, she gets shaky, and then we see the crazy, skeletal Jim Gordon telling Bruce Wayne, "You don't need another Robin," and he christens her Panic Attack. I think that's maybe Chip Zdarsky's sense of humour there. I'm not sure about that. What do you think? But we do get a bit of a reveal here. So again, if you don't want to know spoilers, the reveal is that Bruce is seeing these things not because of multiversal travel, but something called crane brain. The Scarecrow's behind it. He's pumped gas into the city, which drives not people crazy, but it gets people to hallucinate, which basically leads them down to Arkham. There is one safe place though, a place called Athena Tower. It's run by Halliday Industries, who are making a pill to stop the effects of the crane gas. Did you get all that? It's a bit confusing, but hey, there's a lot of catching up in this issue, and I've got to admit, it's much better than last issue. Last issue, I wasn't really sure what was going on. Just the fact that Bruce, Batman, was somewhere else, and a place where there is no Batman. So we're seeing the effects of what happens to Gotham City if there wasn't a Batman. How bad does it get? Can it get worse? Then we switch scenes to Arkham Asylum, where we see the Red Mask going to see Harvey Dent. Is it Harvey Dent or Judge Dredd? I can't quite remember. But I'll tell you what, it looks a little bit like the Incredible Hulk in this. But then we see something really interesting. The Red Mask, he's got some device which takes the strength, the power out of Harvey Dent. He becomes a shadow of himself, almost a scarecrow-like figure. "I can take it all away," he says. Red Mask wants him to find the man who's calling himself Bruce Wayne, because they all believe that Bruce Wayne is dead in this universe. Still not sure about Harvey Dent. What do you reckon? Looks like Hulk or the Hulk's son? Maybe not quite that bad. Okay, let me skip ahead a little bit to this page. Now, again, I'm still not the biggest fan of the art, but I like this page, I like this colours especially. I like the atmosphere it's getting, and at least they've made Jewel look like a female. Just saying, you can see a little bit of eyelashes there on her eyes. Okay, but I'm digressing. So, Bruce wants to meet Halliday, and Jewel believes that the best bet is to get into Athena Tower, but only the 1%, as Chip Zdarsky points out, can get in there. Only the rich. And Bruce tells her, well, I've had plenty of time pretending to be rich. If anyone can get in, I can. Bruce gets inside Athena Tower and he's met by this universe's version of Selina Kyle. He's telling himself to ignore his senses. She's not your Selina. I gotta say, this is a great page of dialogue by Chip Zdarsky. I love the writing here. It's really worth reading in detail. Check it out. Before he gets a chance to introduce himself, she whispers, "You're dead, or you're supposed to be," so she knows who he is. Bruce tells her he's looking for Darwin Halliday, so Selina tells him to go up there and pay tribute. See what he says. As Bruce looks up to the second floor balcony, he sees a face that's all too familiar. Could that be the same face? That smile? He tries to walk away, but Selina uses her whip to catch him. "You've forgotten your manners." And then, boom, who's this? This huge, venomed up, I don't know what it is. Is she a superhero or what? We're told it's Punchline. Doesn't look like the version of Punchline I know, but anyway. Then we do get a bit of good action here. Bruce fighting Selina, and Punchline in the background, and then this great double page spread where we see this version of Killer Croc. Bang! He knocks Bruce flying. He looks in trouble. He's going to have to improvise. He splashes some, I don't know if it's alcohol or liquid on him, lights a match, and boom! Bye bye Killer Croc. He's out the window. The fight continues until one of Selina Kyle's guards takes a shot, hits Bruce Wayne in the shoulder, knocking him out the window. As he falls, he tosses a rope. Is he going to be safe? This isn't my Selina, but she's a Selina. Okay, I'm going to stop my story summary here. There's still 4 or 5 pages to go. Great action scenes, and there's a really good ending to this as well. In the backup story, also written by Chip Zdarsky, where we get a flashback of the Toyman when he was on rampage in Metropolis. He had some kind of gun which appeared to be killing people or turning him into what looked like mannequins. Move forward, and it's Tim Drake. He's investigating what's happened. He's hoping that he can maybe find Batman, find Bruce Wayne. He believes that Failsafe didn't kill him, but maybe sent him to another universe. He was using that gun, which has got multiversal energy. It's a multiversal gun. Batman can't be dead. That gun, it must have sent him somewhere. Wherever he is, he's gonna survive. And then we see Mr. Terrific is here. Hey, if anyone can help him, it's got to be Mr. Terrific, and can pretty much do almost anything. I would say that, yeah, this month's backup story is worth a read. It's an interesting finish. It's a pretty cool moment where you see Tim Drake wearing some kind of suit that Mr. Terrific's put together for him. Can it send him through to the other universe? Will it even be the right universe? You have to read to find out. Okay, before I finish, I just want to show two of the variant covers which caught my eye. This first one is by Stanley Artgerm Lau, a great version of Selina Kyle, Catwoman here. And the other one that caught my eye was by the main artist on the issue, Mike Hawthorne. Now, I'll tell you what, I much prefer his cover here than the main art inside, and I'm not saying it's that bad, I'm just saying I prefer this. A great gothic looking Batman there, very atmospheric, love the lightning in the background. Okay, that's it for my review. I hope you enjoyed it. Please drop me a comment, let me know what you think of the Batman run at the moment. Have I got it wrong? Is it absolutely fantastic, or is it awful? Is it terrible? I'd love to hear what you think. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in a future video. This is Grey Wakazashi's Tea House, signing off for the night over here. Matane. Wakazashi's Tea House. Please subscribe.